Hey, it's working. Okay, here's everybody. So, couldn't play yesterday, last night. My leg was hurting. I hurt it a few weeks ago. Actually, about a week ago, but it still hurts, so I couldn't really play. Um, but it feels better now. Well, it's still sore, but it's not as bad as it was last night. Anyway, tonight I'm going to be playing Nancy Drew, The White Wolf of Icicle Creek. This is one of my favorite games. It's actually, I think, one of the first games I played. I think it was my third game I ever played on the Wii. I played it on the Wii first, and then, then I started getting into the PC games, and then I played this. There's actually one part where it doesn't really matter. A note telling me to meet someone somewhere. Some of you know what I'm talking about. A note. That note never. 8 times out of 10, it doesn't show for me. So there's something I did wrong. So let's hope that doesn't happen to me when I get to that point. But it's gonna be in tomorrow's stream. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get to it tonight. If I do, wow. Anyway, let's get into the. Excuse my dog barking. Anyway, let's get into the game. I am really excited to play. This is one of my favorite games. It's in my desktop. Hold on. Let me move this. Okay, start the game. If it will. My big headphones here. This usually hurts, so I'm taking this out.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Is that bad? I mean, I didn't have to look at I looked at the thing once to tell, to know what part it was at, but is that bad? Black Rose, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so gotta read the case file. Current assignment: head to the Icicle Creek Lodge, a small guest lodge deep in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta, Canada, and try to figure out why so many accidents have been happening there. The woman who runs the lodge, Chantal Marique, called me out of blue, saying that Bet and Ed Raleigh from Shadow Ranch had admitted me. She sounded so desperate that I couldn't refuse. She said she was on her way to Edmonton to meet with the lawyers, so her handyman, Ollie Randall, will pick me up at the airport. She told me it's been really cold and snowy there, and that I should pack accordingly. And then she said something about a wolf. The connection was getting really bad, and I could barely hear her. But I'm pretty sure she used the word prowling, or was it howling? Along with dangerous and be careful. Accidents are one thing, but wild animals? I hope I know what I'm getting into. Black Rose, how's my voice along with the game, just before I get going? I want to know before I go too far, and what's new?
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. But in this game, The White Wolf of Icicle Creek, the screen is going to look a little different than it did before. On the lower left side of the screen, you'll see icons for the things that I, Nancy Drew, need, like my inventory, journal, and task list. While on the lower right side of the screen, you'll see icons for the things you as the player need, like options,
Thank
load,
you.
save, and exit icons. The icon in the mat above the screen lets you know when I'm wearing something I found in the course of the game. Take a look at the chapter titled Icons for more details.
Okay, let's get into the game. Eee. So stupid you can't get an Easter egg just by doing this. Okay, I'm done. Junior. So, Black Rose, have you ever played this game before?
When Chantal told me you were just a young thing, well, I thought she was pulling my leg. But you're not much older than my little girl, Freddie.
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, you know, hard-nosed.
Chantal has a bad habit of making up her mind without thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said that, of course.
Is she still in Edmonton?
Afraid so. Insurance company's giving her and her lawyers a real hard time. Left running the lodge up to me. Which is why I'm not real crazy about the idea of having somebody new underfoot.
Hey.
Especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall, and I may be young, but I'm no novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
We're here, so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough.
A long, faint
You
howl.
hear that? Well, now, what was that?
Was anyone in the bunkhouse when it exploded?
No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
Oh, that's where Elsa and Becky had been living. Guess it was a good thing they quit after all. Elsa was my maid and Becky was my cook. Does the sheriff have any idea why the bunkhouse exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected. He did say the blast was pretty powerful.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
Oh, that does it. Nancy, you have to find out who or what is behind these incidents, and you have to do it fast.
You sure you don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole chain of resorts, Ollie. If you think I'm going to admit to him that I can't handle running just one, guess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
You want to be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could question people without making them overly suspicious.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. All right, you're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Your cook?
Well, hold on.
That way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow one. You'll have even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
Why, I think that's a fine idea, ma'am.
No.
Not taking any more guests until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of you to make sure that the 4 guests we have are well taken care of. Especially that Olympic caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The flair he brings to the lodge is just what I need to attract the European jet-setting crowd.
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
Yay.
Well, do whatever you have to, Ollie. Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police detective I've hired as a consultant. I put his number on the phone there at the lodge. In fact, I think you know him. Tino Balducci?
Oh
I gotta
no.
go. My lawyer's here. Good luck, you guys, and keep me posted. Coming!
Tino Balducci.
I'll get you a master key and leave it in your room. If you need anything else, I'll be in the basement.
I don't like him. I don't want Tino Balducci to be here. It's not fair. He was mean. Okay, Black Rose, you said that this is your first one. You're super excited. So you've never seen this before? Her little bear. That's so cute. Daily cleaning, pick up laundry bag at the front desk.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Oh, joy.
Report all avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Cooking, okay.
This must be the key Ollie said he'd leave for me. And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
Let's look in here. That didn't work. Okay, now we need to go get the laundry bag and go over here. Let's look at the cleaner first. Wow. Oh. For some of my stream, but you play all the nature games. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good time on here. Looks like not a lot out of here. I think about like what 5 birds are seen in can be seen in winter. Huh. Cool. So if I ask for help, good.
Contents deleted. Wonder why.
That's not weird at all. Already looked at all this on my thing. Upstairs. Pineville Hospital. Okay. Ooh, what's this?
Chantal, this is my formal notice of resignation. Please call me at 555-2383 if you expect any delay with a check. Elsa.
I put a claim to your insurance company for the damage I sustained to my tires by the wolf.
Looks like Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
Laundry bag. Go upstairs and do the laundry, even though, being the maid is, I don't like being the maid. The Call of the Wild by Jack London. Painting supplies. Pretty cool. This is Yonivok Steyer's room. So, Black Rose, what's your favorite game from the series? Structural engineering, large machinery and safety protocols. My favorite game would have to be my favorite game would have to be Silent Spy. Knowing your enemy is the surest way to defeat him. Looks like he'd still lose. I expect to win, and I always did. I know some of my competitors better than I know myself. Some believe he studies his competitors so he can eliminate them. Ooh. Why does he have this all written down? What? Looks like his cougar rifle. I never saw that there. No, I already did that. No. Okay, yeah, that's all.
That's not what goes here.
No, shut up, Nancy. Same here. I mean, yeah, I like the Silent Spy, but all the games are great. Okay, so now we can explore. Yay!
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The bone's not there. I wonder what happened to it.
Okay. Necklace.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing. Trapper Dan's needle.
So Black Rose, who is your favorite character from
Trapper
the game?
Dan, seen here with his pet pig Mary.
Not in Nancy's, like Owner's Circle. Like Nancy, Ned, Frank, Joe, Bess, George, Mine would have to be Alec Fell from The Silent Spy. 4 people were forced to check out early from the Icicle Creek Lodge after becoming violently ill. Edmund Faringdale, 41, his wife Ginny, 38, and their 9-year-old daughter Sue of Westwood, New Jersey, and Betsy Stills, 58, of Calgary, Alberta, were admitted to Pineville Hospital early yesterday morning with suspected food poisoning. Lab tests performed on food samples removed from the lodge confirmed the presence of Salmonella bacteria in the potato salad, which all 4 had consumed. Ooh. They are expected to make a full recovery. Blacklist Thanos is your favorite? Oh gosh, he creeped me out. Oh gosh, especially like the first time you see it, I was like, who dares to enter my kingdom? I jumped into my seat out of that. That scared the crud out of me. What was I? The owner of the lodge, Chantal Mawikwe, was at a loss to explain how the potato salad became contaminated. The same ingredients used to make the potato salad were used in other dishes without any of the other guests becoming sick, she said. Moreover, Becky assures me that the potato salad was never left sitting out at room temperature. She should know. She was my cook. None of the 4 victims, including Stills, plan to return to the lodge upon their release from the hospital. If you ask me, the lodge is jinxed, Stills said. Ms. Mawikwe better give up trying to turn the lodge into some kind of hoity-toity spa while she still can. First the wolf, now this. I am leaving and she should too. Stills was referring to the lone wolf which has been spotted several times within the past week in the Icicle Creek drainage. Because ranchers in the area have reported no increase in livestock authorities are urging hunters not to go after the wolf, contending they would pose a greater danger to visitors to the backcountry than the wolf does. Ooh. Yeah, Ryan from the Deadly Device. Ryan Kilpatrick, she's, yeah, I like her too. My throat kind of hurts from talking so much. I was because of reading. There's so much just to read in here. Oh, hey, people.
Well, hello there. You must be
Hi.
the new maid Ollie told us about.
Sure.
I'm Bill Kessler. This guy's Lou Talbot.
Hey.
Hey.
What's your name again?
Nancy Drew. Just thought I'd come over and say hello.
Well, Lou here's a grad student. Art major, of all things. You're probably gonna need a jackhammer and some hydrochloric acid to clean his room, eh?
Have you two been at the lodge for a while?
About a week, I guess. I checked in right after he did. We sat down after breakfast one morning and discovered that this fox and geese game is pretty darn fun. I've been whipping his tail ever since.
You didn't just come here to play games, did you?
Heck no. I came for the ice fishing. Of course, knowing there's a renegade wolf running around is kinda dampened my enthusiasm.
Have you seen the wolf?
Just heard it. Every night since I've been here, in fact. Gets creepier each time. They should get rid of it, and the sooner the better. They didn't put up with wolves prowling around this place 40 years ago, and they shouldn't put up with them now.
What are you, Little Red Riding Hood? That wolf's not hurting anybody. People should just leave it alone.
You'll be singing a different tune when it has some little kid for breakfast than has you for lunch.
Ooh.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Trust me, if something bad can happen, chances are it eventually will, dude. Hey, I know what you can do.
What?
Shovel the snow off the skating pond so we can do some speed skating. Lou here thinks he's faster than me.
You're like ancient. Of course I'm faster than you.
You may have youth on your side, my friend, but I've been working construction since before you were born, which means I am more fit now than you will ever be. Get that pond shoveled so we can settle this, okay, kiddo?
Consider it done.
Oh, that's great. Okay, let's go talk to Ollie in the basement and explore it too. So, if you had to, Black Rose, if you had to pick, what location would you go to from any of the games?
Oh, no.
What?
Is something wrong?
You are what is wrong.
What?
Chantal said there would be no more guests to make noise at all hours and disturb my training. Yet what stands before me? A new guest.
No, I'm not a guest. I'm Nancy Drew, the new maid, and the new cook.
Forgive me. Allow me to start over. I am Yanni Vokstaya. I am here to train for the Eastern European Cross Country Championship. I spend my days doing interval work, drills, and isometric exercises. I follow a strict program, one painstakingly designed by a team of the best coaches in Fredonia. In fact, under no circumstances are you to use your key to let anyone into my room. My competitors are constantly spying on me, trying to steal my techniques.
Yeah, I didn't sign up to shovel snow. I just signed up to solve a mystery, and I got roped into being the maid and the cook. So snow shoveling is new. Yeah, if I had to pick a location from the games for me to visit in real life, I don't know. Sorry. I think it would have to be oh gosh, there's so many good ones. London, which the Curse of Black Marina takes place in.
I understand.
No, what you must understand is this. If anything is missing or so much as out of place in my room, you can expect a visit from me, and it will not be a pleasant one.
Okay. Marking him down as a suspect. Number 1.
Have you ever seen the wolf while you were out training?
No, for which I'm very grateful. In my country, in Fredonia, it is said that the gaze of the wolf will make you go blind.
I clicked it.
Really?
They are creatures of infinite evil, and that is all I am going to say on the matter.
Okay.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
I also hear that you can be pretty imaginative when it comes to gaining an edge on your competition.
My competitors will stop at nothing to defeat me. I am forced to seek out and exploit every possible advantage open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Kavichinaya.
He's still on suspect number 1, right? Yeah, there are a lot of good locations from the games. I think another one I would want to go to would have to
I'm
be
just going to stand here and absorb the warmth.
well, honestly, I mean, you know, if it was a real place, I would say Favor Heights from the Alibi and Ashes, because that'd be really awesome. But you know, so talking about, you know, non-fictional. Oh gosh. I can't think of any more. Where was the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake? Where did it take place? I forget. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's so many games, you're hard to keep track.
Need something?
Well, you're cheerful, aren't you?
You look busy. What are you making?
I'm building something that's gonna solve all our problems. A wolf trap. One that'll finish off that thing out there once and for all.
You think the wolf is causing the accidents?
Not a doubt in my mind. Everything was A-OK till it showed up and started howling. It's bad luck. And something's protecting it. Something unnatural.
You want to hurt a magnificent creature? Clicked it again? Jeez.
Does Ms. Mawikwe know you're doing this?
She knows she doesn't want that thing around her guests. And you heard her. I'm supposed to do whatever I think is necessary to get rid of it.
You want to destroy it just because it howls at weird times?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Yesterday I went looking for it. I tracked it and finally found it, sitting across the creek, not 20 yards away from me, just staring at me. So I raised my rifle, drew a bead, and fired. Easiest shot I've ever taken in my life. And I missed. So I fired again, and I missed, and then I missed again, and again. And all the while it just sat there staring until finally it just stood up, walked toward the brush just as calm as could be, and disappeared. Wild animals just don't act like that, and I just don't miss like that. There's something real weird about that wolf, and I ain't gonna rest till I get rid of it. So maybe we should just find something else to job out. You met my little girl yet?
No, but you mentioned that her name is Freddie?
Yep. Spends most of her time outside. She built herself a little snow fort. Just sits out there waiting for somebody to go by so she can pick a snowball fight with them. I keep asking her how she manages to stay warm all day, but she won't tell me. Says she's got a secret weapon. Yeah, she's something.
Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake takes place in Pennsylvania. Okay. Yeah. Have I been there? I don't know if I went there on a family vacation or something. I can't remember.
Does your wife, Freddie's mom, does she live here too?
In the summer she does, but in the winter she goes south. See, she's got this nerve condition that makes her real sensitive to cold. Freddie'd like to go with her, but until Chantal stops putting off giving me that raise she promised me, sending Freddie south too is out of the question.
Can you tell me more about the accidents that have been happening around here?
Nope, sure can't.
Oh, gee, thanks. Thanks for the information.
But I kinda need to know.
Chantal and those lawyers of hers said I couldn't talk about them. Supposed to direct all questions to her. Sorry.
So, Black Rose, have you ever streamed before? Or do you stream?
How long have you worked for Chantal?
About a year and a half. I was her first hire. Best hire, too. I could run this place single-handed if I had to, just like I'm doing now.
Have you ever been in the guest lodge business before?
I tried my hand at it once. Long story short, didn't work out. But I've learned a whole lot since then. I could make it work now. Just need to find the right property, get my hands on enough cash to make a down payment, that's all.
I'd better get back upstairs.
Good.
Wow. Again, you're not very cheerful. Okay, we need to make some phone calls before we need to go do the lunch at, I forget what time it is. What time is, forget what time I have to make, checklist, no, cooking, lunch, noon, aha, had it. You totally should. It's really fun. Okay, we need to call. Okay, let's call Ned. I do. Let's call Ned. Hold on. Let's see if I can remember his phone number. 523-555-4375. Dang it! Did I do it? Did I do it? Guess he's stuck in a. I was off. I was off by 2 numbers. Oh, I was so close. Oh my gosh. I was close. Oh, I was so close. You know, watching other people play is really fun too. I like doing that.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
A lone wolf has been seen and heard hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
The handyman, Ollie Randall, is bound and determined to get rid of it. Says it doesn't act the way normal wolves act.
Really? Maybe there's something wrong with it. Something that would make it dangerous. You keep your eyes open when you're outside, Nancy.
Practically the first thing that happened when I got to the lodges, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Or it could have been an accident. The sheriff is running some tests, and I haven't taken a really good look at the crime scene yet.
Nothing like starting things off with a bang. Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Oh, Ned.
I'd better get going.
You can call me anytime. Got that?
Got it. Bye.
Ned. Okay, 312. Let's call Tino, even though I really don't want to. Yay.
Hey, Nancy! I was wondering when your number there was gonna show up on caller ID. This is Dino Balducci. Remember me? From that last train to Blue Moon Canyon we went on?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the one who helped you find that long-lost treasure.
I'm not sure helped is the right word, Mr. Balducci.
Please, call me Tino.
In fact, Tino, I'm a little surprised you're still in law enforcement, considering some of the unethical, if not illegal, stunts you pulled back then.
Hey, that's all behind me. Ancient history. Water under the bridge. So, looks like we're gonna be working together on this sabotage thing, huh?
Looks like.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm working on something that'll pretty much crack this case wide open. But in the meantime, what can I do you for?
This is the only time I wish that they had the, the fast forward thing. The fast forward through dialogue thing. My first Nancy Drew game was, ironically, the Silent Spy. I was on the App Store on my Mac, and I saw Nancy Drew, Silent Spy. I read the info and saw that about Nancy's mom. I was like, okay, getting it. Your first game was The Final Scene. Yeah, I started playing at Nancy Drew games actually in 2014, so I'm a little late here. But yeah. What year did you start playing Nancy Drew games?
I'm curious, how do you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo. Hey, look, you sure you don't need a hint or something?
I'm good.
Nope, I'm good.
Oh. Well, Chantel hired me to be at your disposal, so you know where to find me. Arrivederci.
Bye.
Yeah, the first game I played with Silent Spy, and the second game, I actually got stuck on the Silent Spy, and I couldn't progress. I was stuck. And then a few months later, found the Captive Curse on a website. And then it's like, okay, gotta get it.
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy Drew.
You know who's behind the accident?
Nope.
Not quite yet.
Oh.
About Tino, I'm not totally comfortable with the idea of consulting with him on this case.
Why not? Two heads are always better than one, and I find him to be very knowledgeable and kind of charming.
If I need any suggestions, I usually call people I, trust.
I insist that if and when you're stumped about something, you ask Tino to help you out. That's what I'm paying him for. You can trust him. He said that because of what happened on that train, he learned the error of his ways, and he's a better person for it. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Sure. Yeah, then I got stuck on the Captive Curse, and then I quit for like a few months until I got this game on the Wii, and then I got stuck at the snow shoveling part. I could not get past it. Then I stopped. And then about 7 months later, I started again.
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone Trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accident, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
I'd like to know more about the accidents. I asked Ollie, but he said you said he wasn't allowed to talk about them.
I didn't mean he couldn't talk about them with you. Ugh. I'll give him a call. As for the accident, the first thing that happened was the worst. The Faringdale family and Becky the cook all came down with food poisoning and had to be hospitalized. Somehow, the potato salad got contaminated, although Becky swears it wasn't because of anything she did. I cannot tell you how awful it was. All 5 people became violently ill at roughly the same time. But were they all in the same room? Of course not. They were spread out all over the lodge. Poor Elsa was cleaning for days. And the odor? Oh my gosh. Anyway, then Carl Jenkins slipped on the stairs outside and broke his leg. Then Lou Talbot's window was broken. Then Elsa the maid's tires were slashed. Then the phone wires were cut, and then... Oh yeah, and then the Southwaites were almost overcome by fumes when gas started leaking into the sauna.
Yeah, I actually started out reading the books too when I was about 10. Took me about a year to go through all 64 of them. I'm a slow reader. So, yeah. And then I was about... Then I started reading the Nancy Drew Hardy-Boy Super Mysteries. And then, when I was 15, I found the Nancy Drew Silent Spy game.
So, who's suing you?
No one yet. But my lawyers are afraid it's just a matter of time and are trying to figure out what preventative measures to take.
Yeah, I have like 56 books over here. Out of 64. I have to get, just a little bit more than my collection is complete.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Freddy.
Why would she delete something on your computer?
You know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think that's only in movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddy. Last week, I called that Snow Princess game she's always playing idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise. And now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
Nothing else to report.
One more thing. Ask Yanni if it would be all right if I used his name and picture on the Icicle Creek Lodge website. I mean, when I finally have a website, it would be great publicity, okay?
Sure.
Good.
Got it.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, I actually got the books that is behind me right now, actually just last year for Christmas. So, I'm going back and rereading them. I'm actually on The Secret of Shadow Ranch, book 5. There's so many books.
This is the sheriff's office. Nobody's in the office right now, so you can either hang up and call back, or wait for the beep and leave us a message. Your choice.
I don't need to leave a message.
Wow, really? Gosh, can you have a little bit of time to kill before I have to go cook? So, so there's been a lot of debating, like on Facebook and Twitter, and just in the Amazon store that Her Interactive has, because they have T-shirts, that that says Frank Carter hosts Key to My Heart and Ned Nixon hosts Key to My Heart. So it's been like a big thing. Who do you ship, Nancy and Ned or Nancy and Frank? I vote Nancy and Ned just from the books. But it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Especially in the 70s show. That Pamela Sue Martin, Parker Stevenson, and Sean Cassidy played in. It's like, oh my gosh, like, they kissed in the show. Oh, hey, I can do it now. Okay, here we go. Cook lunchtime.
Not time for kitchen duty yet.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay, here we go. 1 quesadilla. Okay, 1 cheese, 1 lettuce, 1 pickle. Oh. Come on. Come on. Done it all day. What did I say? 1 cheese, 1 lettuce, 1 pickle. Yeah. 1 lettuce. 1 lettuce, 1 pickle, 1 tomato, 1 lettuce, 1 pickle, 1 tomato. I don't think I said onion. Okay, yeah. Ketchup and mustard. Have you seen the Nancy Drew Hardy Boys 7 News TV show?
Order up.
2 cheese, 2 lettuce. 2 cheese, 2 lettuce. 1 pickle, 2 onion. 2 onion.
Order up.
1 quesadilla.
Order up.
2 cheese, 1 lettuce, 2 pickles. So 2, 1, 2, 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 tomato, 1 onion, and 1 ketchup. Okay. Order up!
Order up.
1 quesadilla, that's easy. Then 1 quesadilla, that's also easy.
Order up.
Phew. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Gotta go do this part. Snow shoveling. Yippee! Caution. Okay, I'm good. Skating pond, there we go. Yeah, I've seen season 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just like, okay, why can't there be more like this? I loved it.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Here we go. Okay, so, I always start off with the edges and kind of work in, kind of like a puzzle. Yeah, dang it. The show, it didn't even make any sense, because in season 2, the Christmas episode, Ned is a new person for one. I don't know the guy's name who played him in the first season. But he's different in the second, and she doesn't even know him. He's new to her. She legit meets him in the thing. That kind of made me mad. It's like, this is so not fair. I mean, I don't, if I remember correctly, Ned in the books, not wear glasses, but, this game, this mini game, yeah. Just gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention, so I'm not talking very much.
Yes,
Maybe.
I'm okay now. I just got a little wet and cold. Actually, I got really cold. My lips turned this really interesting shade of violet.
You're supposed to
Sorry,
be
Nancy.
investigating accidents, not having them.
I know. I'll be more careful next time. I promise.
I'd like to believe that, Nancy, but I just can't afford to. I'm in enough trouble with my insurance company already.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do mean.
You're fired. It wasn't my fault. Blame. Well, okay, yeah, it was my fault, but come on.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Okay. What am I doing? Round 2 with this thing. Yeah, I think I like Ned in the books more than I like Ned in the TV show. Poor Ned. Well, actually, I feel sorry for the guy who played Ned. I'm failing. Well, sorry, and I like Ned in this game too. In the games. And here we go.
That ought to do
Woo!
it. Wait a second. Those look like wolf tracks. Maybe I should find out where they go.
Woohoo.
That must be Trapper Dan's needle. What's this doing here? Strange. It's halfway in and halfway out. This thing must open up somehow.
Oh, the wolf tracks. Chicken Ridge. That
Sounded
can't be
like an
good.
explosion.
No duh, Nancy. That didn't sound good.
What's that noise? Oh no!
I'm sorry, if I saw 1,000 piles of snow coming at me, wouldn't you say, oh no?
I'm buried in snow. I've got to dig myself out before I run out of air. I'll never make it. I can barely breathe.
Stop talking!
Someone's up there. Help! I'm down here, right under you. Can you hear me? Help! I can't breathe. I heard you. Thank goodness.
That's good.
Easy. It's okay. I'm not real happy about the situation either.
Easy.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
Again, I wouldn't just look up and say, oh no. I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs and running away. Or I'd probably be frozen in the spot and wouldn't be able to utter a word. Oh, that Bison, sorry. You just missed the, avalanche part.
This must have been made by the explosion I heard. A fossil. Cool.
It was a weird piece of fuzz. Something. Ooh, cool. Back up, Nancy. Is it okay for you now, or is it still kind of bad? Yeah, the wolf, it's so cute. That's another one of my favorite characters. If we're counting animals as characters, which I think we are. I almost said the name. I almost said the name of the wolf. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen the game yet. Yes, I would.
Again.
Yes, the wolf is another one of my favorite characters. Gotta report the avalanche. Phone numbers: Carl Jenkins, Johnny Volksaya, Ferndale, Bill Kessler, Lou Talbot. Avalanche Patrol. 2006.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
Not anymore.
We'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, wait a minute. You know Ollie Randall?
The handyman here at the lodge?
He's also on the patrol. Do me a favor and tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Explosives training?
Sometimes the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
One more thing. Have any of you guys been setting off explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks. Bye.
Oh, really? What was her name, if you don't mind me asking? You talked to Ollie.
Oh, before I forget, Chantal called. Told me I can answer any questions you might have about those accidents after all. Guess she changed her mind.
How do you explain what happened to Carl Jenkins, the former guest who slipped on the stairs and broke his leg?
Can't explain it. One minute those stairs were clear and dry, next minute they're slick with ice and he's lying at the bottom of them.
You're positive they were clear and dry?
Yep. Chipped every bit of frozen snow off of them myself. You ask me, somebody iced those stairs down on purpose. 'Cause it wasn't nothing I did, no sir. No sir.
My thing's acting all weird. There we go.
Have you ever seen Trapper Dan's needle?
Course.
What can you tell me about it?
All I can tell you is it was built by the same stir-crazy old guy who built this place. Maybe something in that display up in the lobby will tell you what you want to know.
The Avalanche Patrol asked me to tell you that the explosives training session in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Well, hallelujah. I didn't really want to go anywhere until I finished off that wolf. Now I won't have to.
I think you were right about the wolf not being normal.
Course I'm right. Dang, I just remembered. Patrol wants me to keep an eye on Skookum Ridge for the next couple of weeks. Here. There's the key to the snowmobile. Take it out to Skookum Ridge and see if there's been an avalanche.
You want me to check it out?
Seat it so you don't have to worry about the cold. Make sure you call the patrol and give them a report when you're done. You can handle that, can't you?
You bet.
Good.
Sorry. Sleepy.
Two more things. That Bill Kessler guy's getting bored being the only one around here doing any ice fishing. He wants competition. So if he says anything to you, just remember that Chantal wants you to keep the guests we got happy. Other thing is, a cold snap's on its way. You think it's cold now? Just wait. Gotta be real careful anytime you're outside. So, we done here?
Yep.
I'll get out of your hair now.
Good.
Then we're gonna go do a job for Ollie. Jeez. I'm so sorry, that's so sad. I hate this part, I hate this part, I hate this part. I always crash and make Nancy, you know, explode. Okay, no, see? I always keep hitting stuff. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Stupid sneaking snowman. Ah! Yay! Whoa, my eyes hurt. Ugh.
The sign's not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
Sorry. Nope. No. Another death scene for Nancy. No, I'm gonna get one if we keep hitting these rocks and trees and stuff. Ah! I didn't do anything that time.
You crashed Ollie's snowmobile?
Not
Sorry.
only crashed it, I pretty much trashed it. I didn't mean to, but I guess I zigged when I should have zagged.
My insurance company's not gonna like this one bit.
For what it's worth, I'm not exactly thrilled about it either.
Well, Nancy, can you guess what I'm about to say to you?
Don't let it happen again.
You're fired.
Yeah, that was my second guess. The sign's not buried, so I guess there hasn't been an avalanche.
Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Not to change the topic or anything, but what kind of movies or shows do you like to watch? Kind of strike up conversations. Okay, no, not the rocks again. Don't want to repeat. The movie, some movies I like to watch are like Hunger Games, Divergent, The Age of Adeline, Spider-Man. Sorry. Some TV shows are like Ministry of the Hardy Boys, Revenge, Ghost Whisperer, Charmed, Quantum Leap. Oh, nope, not the cheese. I did it! Woo! I didn't explode the boatmobile. The boatmobile? Gosh, I'm thinking of SpongeBob. Oh, gosh. I used to watch SpongeBob when I was a kid. A lot, actually. Okay, then I need to report that the sign is not buried. Just went the long way around, but who cares?
Ah, warm again.
I need to report the avalanche thing again. 403-555-2006.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
Actually, I'm calling on behalf of Ollie Randall. He wanted me to tell you that there hasn't been any avalanche activity out at Skookum Ridge.
I was wondering when we were going to hear from him. Thanks for the report.
No problem.
Pull back, Nancy. Okay, so now we gotta go talk to Ollie and tell him that we did it.
You check out Skookum Ridge.
Yep, no avalanche. There's your snowmobile key.
You make a report to the Avalanche Patrol?
Sure did.
What else do you want?
I'd better get back upstairs.
Good.
Let's go investigate the. Oh, wait, you gotta talk to the
Nancy, I am glad to see you.
Are you all right? You seem upset.
You must listen. I was outside skiing very fast, as usual, and suddenly, boom! Snow, dirt, rocks, everything went flying into the air right in front of me. There is a mad bomber on the loose.
You think it was a bomb?
Of course it was a bomb. My competitors bombed the bunkhouse thinking I would be so frightened that I would abandon my training and leave. Only I wasn't frightened. So now they are trying to bomb me.
Do you think they're responsible for all the accidents that have been happening around here as well?
My competitors and the governments behind them, they are as desperate as they are ruthless. They are capable of anything. They can operate anywhere in the world, under all conditions. It would not surprise me if someone right here in the lodge is right now under their employ. But to them, I say, "Pah!" They do not scare me. I am the best cross-country skier in the world. I will neutralize their petty threats with my excellent strength, skill, and speed. I am sorry. Enough about my problems. Did you want something?
Well, someone's very sure of himself, huh?
Chantal would like to use your name and picture on her website when she gets it up and running. Would that be okay?
I am sorry, but no.
Oh, well, so much for that. I've disturbed you long enough.
Kavichinaya.
Let's go check out the bunkhouse explosion.
Huh? Who goes there?
Nancy Drew?
Nancy Drew shall not pass unless and until she proves herself worthy.
And how does she do that?
By hitting the Snow Princess 10 times. Snowballs only, no ice balls.
What are ice balls?
Snowballs made of ice. If you get hit with one, it can knock you out. So don't throw it or I'll tell my dad.
You must be Ollie's daughter, Freddie.
I am the Snow Princess. Prepare to defend yourself.
You like the Disney movies? Yeah, I love Disney movies. What's your favorite movie?
You win. Go before the Snow Princess decides to seek revenge.
The face from a clock, it's all melted. Part of the timing device that was used to trigger the bomb that blew up the bunkhouse, maybe?
My favorite Disney movie would have to be Lion King. I cried during that movie. I just threw both movies, the first one and the second one. But more so with
It is really, really cold out here.
More so with the first one, because, you know, we all know what happens in that one.
An ice fishing shack. A nice warm one at that.
Nice and cool. Okay, that's cool. Let's go back to the garage.
It is really, really cold out here. I feel warmer already.
Okay, let's call the sheriff's department again, because we couldn't do it last time. My other favorite Disney movie would have to be Beauty and the Beast.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew at the Icicle Creek Lodge. We met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a melted clock face close to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer.
I found that clock face too. Left it there because any fingerprints on it would have melted away along with everything else. And besides, Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge looked like that. Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't go poking around on your own like that. There could still be explosives lying around. Although, I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
Plastic
explosive.
explosives.
That's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
The Moana. I haven't seen that movie.
Is C4 hard to get?
Not if you're in the military or do any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called Semtex. It's not that hard to handle either. For somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
Ollie is the specialist. I think, if I'm correct. So Black Rose, if you don't mind me asking, what time is it for you?
One of the guests at the hotel, Yanni Volkstaya, he says someone threw a bomb at him while he was out skiing.
Well, did he see who it was?
He didn't see anything except the explosion, which apparently went off right next to him.
Was he hurt?
No,
Why are you telling me this instead of him?
because he's a cross-country skiing champion and he's convinced it was one of his competitors. Apparently the governments of the people he's beaten are as ruthless as they are sore losers.
So what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Investigate?
Well, if this Yanni guy wasn't concerned enough to call us, I don't see what good we can do. Life's too short, we're too understaffed, and it's just too darn cold to go traipsing around out there for nothing.
The guy who plays the sheriff reminds me of Mr. Howell from Gilligan's Island. He sounds a lot like him.
Did you learn anything else from the lab tests you did after the bunkhouse explosion?
Nope. Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when it exploded, pretty much everything got melted into a blob or blown to smithereens or burned to a crisp.
Do you need some kind of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
Well, the animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
You're just 1 hour behind me. It's 10:16 where I'm at.
Thanks for your help.
Have a good day.
Okay, we're gonna call Carl Jenkins, which means he is gonna be up here, so Carl Jenkins at the 2-555-7547. So, Black Rose, do you play any other games besides Nancy Drew? Like console games like Xbox or
Hello?
Wii?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed you.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Ha! Take that, Captain Keen! I went there to do a little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs, fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't?
I understand the stairs were a little icy.
They were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes, yes! Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoulian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha!
Oh, your computer was perfect? I said, do you play any other games? I said that do you play any other games besides Nancy Drew, like console games, like, you know, like Xbox or Wii? Okay, now let's call it the Ferndale.
Hello?
Hi, are you Mrs. Farringdale?
Put your socks on in the car, okay? We're late. This better not be a sales call because I really don't have time.
No, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. You know, in Canada.
After what happened to me and my family, I have no intention of going back there ever, no matter how many freebies you throw in. I thought I made that clear. Put that cookie down and get in the car.
Oh, my arm hurts. Yeah, I play games like, I also play console games like Halo. Halo's my favorite. Skyrim, Call of Duty, Minecraft, Star Wars.
You're not going back because of that food poisoning thing?
Food poisoning thing? It was considerably more than a thing. The three of us had meatloaf, potato salad, and green beans for dinner one night. And by 4 the next morning, we were all sick as dogs and had to be taken to the hospital. We recovered quickly, thank goodness. But the minute we got out, we went straight to the airport. I will never set foot in that lodge again. The worst of it is, I made poor little Susie eat all of her potato salad that night. Eat it, I said. It's cold out. You need the carbs. Now she refuses to eat any kind of potatoes, even French fries. All our friends think she's a freak. And all our friends' mothers think I'm a freak for going to Canada for winter break instead of Disney World like everyone else. Turn that TV off. I have to go. Susie's got a soccer game and I'm snack mom. Only I haven't been to the store yet. Maybe I can sneak out during halftime.
Sure, just pull out the orange slices and no one will notice.
Oh my gosh, the orange slices. Susie, get in the car. We have to go right now.
Have you ever seen Star Wars by any chance? Let's go. Derek Southwaite, or whatever, how you pronounce his name. 418-555-7387.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gassicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there, it's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh, we will. Bye.
Bye.
You haven't seen Star Wars? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this. How to say it. Are you a fan of Doctor Who? It's the only thing I can think of that is even somewhat similar to Star Wars.
And pick me up a double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sibelhoff?
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
You're a singer?
Rock star. At least I'm about to be. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. I hear you had some tire problems while you were here?
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling all night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
You quit because a wolf chewed up your tires?
Well, that is a little freaky, don't you think? Besides, it wasn't just that. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
Uncharted. I've heard of the game. I haven't played it. I mean, I was gonna say something, I forget now. So what, do you, read at all, like, any books? Anything? Like, Hunger Games, Divergent?
I'm sure it is. Well, thanks for the information.
No!
No problem.
No! No! I just clicked it! Doctor Who is a really good show.
Yeah?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge.
Oh, yeah, sup?
I was just wondering, your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry, my insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pokey for a while. I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent, I really do. But you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's finally out of my life. Take it from me. Do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires. I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's a really good show. I would highly recommend starting from the... Not from the classic Doctor Who. I would just watch the Doctor Who if you're ever gonna watch it. But yeah, I mean, it's a really good... Oh... Okay. Okay, so now I have to hurry up and... Yeah, that show... Yeah, it can get,
Battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins!
It's not, you know, like, Call of Duty. Like, you know, like that stuff. It doesn't show anything bad. The only thing they do say is,
No.
the only thing they say is H. I don't know if I don't know if they've said the D word or not in the show. I can't remember.
The Snow Princess surrenders. For now.
It's a really good show.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Just if you decide to watch it, let me warn you, your brain will hurt because you have to comprehend everything they say, and it is hard. You've read It's True, Hardy Boys, and Twilight. Yeah, I have yet to read the Hardy Boys. I want to. Shouldn't there be something? There should be something here. Ah, just wasted this time. This is so stupid. Yeah, I've read next few books. I've read the first Hardy Boys book.
It is really, really cold.
I've
out here.
read almost all 36 books of This June Hardy Boys. Like the super mysteries. And I have read Hunger Games.
Warm again.
I've started on Divergent, and and I'm caught up on the book series of Tiger's Curse. So, yeah, salmon. I'm stupid, what am I doing? One egg. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. Yes, watch Doctor Who. Let's see. One egg, one yellow pepper, one egg, one yellow pepper, one spinach, one anchovies, one spinach, one anchovies. 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. I mean, like I said, they don't really show anything bad in Doctor Who.
Order up.
But I mean, I would watch it first and then, but that's just me. I've seen all the episodes except season 8 through 8 through to the season now. It's in season 10 because I just don't like the person who's playing the Doctor in it. So, what egg, 2 yellow peppers. I don't want to say anything more because I'll ruin something for you. 1 tomato, 3 spinach. 1 tomato, 3 spinach, 1 anchovies. 2, 2, 2. No! Oh gosh, dang it. Okay. It's going pretty slow. Okay. 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers. 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers. 1 tomato, 3 spinach. 1, 2, 3. 1 anchovies. So, did you watch the Nancy Drew, the 2007 movie Emma Roberts starred in? 2, 2, 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Order up.
1 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 2 tomatoes. 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 2 tomato, 1 spinach, no more shavings, 1 carrot, 1 cucumbers, 1 carrots, 1 cucumbers, 2 croutons. Yes. Wow. Yeah.
Order up.
2 salmon. Okay, now I'm hungry. I hate playing this game. It's all because they make you hungry. One egg, 3 yellow peppers. 1 egg. 1, 2, 3. 2 tomatoes. 3 spinach. So 1 tomato. 1, 2, 3. 1 anchovies, 3 carrots. 1 anchovies. 1, 2, 3. 4 carrots. 2 carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I hate that. I hate cucumbers.
Order up.
I wish I could watch the movie where Maggie Lawson plays Nancy Drew. I can't find it anywhere online. I might not know who she is. Have you watched Psych? The TV show Psych. 3322. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Three croutons. Is it 3 carrots, 3 cucumbers? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yay! Gosh, my eyes are starting to feel funny from staring at this so long.
Order up.
Gosh, who gets 2 salmon? Seriously. Come on. Two egg, 1 yellow pepper. 2 egg, 1 yellow pepper. 2 tomatoes, 1 spinach. 2 tomatoes, 1 spinach. 1 olive oil, so 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1. Done! Yes! That was hard, and I'm sleeping. Okay, so, my hands fall asleep. Hold on, gotta wake it up. Okay. I need to go. Nope, not there. Okay, then I need to set it again, so it'd be 7 a.m. There. Do I think Midnight Salem will ever come out? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's just so hard to make video games right now, so yeah, I think it will come out, or they would have said something already. So, gosh, my hand's hurting. Do you think it will? Cooking again, yay! 2 French toast. Okay, now I'm carrying French toast. Ooh, that sounds good. Three Canadian bacon. Oh, come on! Finally, gosh, my eyes are starting to hurt more.
Order up.
1 French toast. 3 spinach, 1 cheese. 3 spinach, so 1, 2, 3. 1 cheese. 2 peppers, 2 olives. I mean, especially with them making, switching to a new game engine. I mean, that's kind of, I mean, they're basically starting from the ground up with making a game. That takes a long time to do. I mean, that's what I thought about doing in school, so.
Order up.
It's hard. And all I do is just stick a beginner stuff. So 2 French toasts. How many Canadian bacon? 2. No, that's not. No. Don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn. Phew. Don't burn, don't burn! Okay, my eyes are really starting to feel funny now. And I'm craving French toast. This is great. 2 bacon, 1 spinach. 2 bacon, 1 spinach, 3 green peppers. 1, 2, 3. 1 Canadian bacon. That's French toast.
Order up.
Okay, 1 bacon, 1 spinach, 1 cheese. 1 bacon, 1 spinach, 1 cheese. 3 green peppers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is anybody else hungry? Because I'm starving right now. No, stop it! I can't control this!
Order up. Order up.
2 French toast, 1 Canadian bacon. 2 French toast, 1 Canadian bacon. 1 bacon, 2 spinach. Wait, what did I say? One bacon, 2 spinach. 1 bacon, 2 spinach. 2 cheese, 3 peppers, 2 cheese, 1, 2. Peppers, 1, 2, 3. 2 olives. Ew. Hate olives. So have you ever seen the Titanic movie? I mean, I know that might be a stupid question to ask. No, I didn't even do that. No. Okay, now I can see. Barely. Alright, it's starting to.
Stop! How dare you trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
Fun fact, the woman who plays Nancy's voice in this game also plays Freddy's.
You have defeated the Snow Princess. You may pass.
I'm starting to get really cold.
It's not here. Why is it not here? This little bitty piece of paper is supposed to be here, and it's not. Stupid little game. Now I'm starting to get mad. Probably because I'm sleepy.
I'm starting to get really cold.
I need to wake up. Mine's starting to droop. I just watched it for the first time yesterday, and
Warm again.
I'm so sad. I'm so really sad. It's stupid.
Hey, excellent job.
He
on
could have
snowshoeing,
gotten on
eh?
the door.
We had ourselves one fine time
Okay.
out there because of you, especially Lou here.
I beat him 5 times.
By the slimmest of margins, which is why now he's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Give me a break. You ever been ice fishing?
He could have gotten on the door. I mean, seriously. I'm so choked up over that part.
No, but I've always wanted to try it.
Excellent. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want you to go out there and try to catch a bigger fish than I caught yesterday, which means you gotta catch a 2-foot northern pike. Now, it's a bit of a hike out to the lake, but the shack is solar heated, so it's nice and warm inside. So what do you say, kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
Atta girl.
Is this the first time you've been to the lodge?
Yep, sure is.
Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the guy who used to build carousels around the turn of the last century?
No idea.
Well, I'd better get back to work.
Drop by any time.
I'm still
What's up?
choked up over it. I mean, oh my god.
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
What are you going to do with a Master of Fine Arts degree?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Thank you.
Oh, right.
Ow. Is it
What
my
am I
mic
going to
stand?
do with an MFA degree? I don't know. See, I create works of art by manipulating naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes
Wow.
I just use my hands, but most of the time heavy machinery is involved.
Oh, brother.
Nobody understands my art. But that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
So, you like to snowshoe?
I like doing stuff outside. Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Think you could teach me sometime?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs or eaten that bad potato salad or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Wow. Yeah, I think I've been on a carousel when I was like really, really young. Like 6, I think. Can't remember really well.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
That's bogus, dude. My room's on the
Dude.
2nd floor, and besides, wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
Oh, my arm hurts so bad.
Do you ever see anyone else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yanni guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all
all like zippy zoom.
Do you ever hear explosions?
Yeah, and they freak me out. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche. And when you're out there by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'll let you go.
Ditto, dude.
Okay, so now we got a dare, basically. Yeah, I mean, why did they have to make... Spoiler alert for anybody who's not seen the Titanic. Why did they have to make Jack die like that? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Halt! The battle for the kingdom of the
I mean-
Snowbirds begins!
I mean, it's so stupid. Okay, Black Rose, I hope you join me tomorrow when I continue playing the game. Have a good night.
You won, so you may pass.
It is really, really cold out here. Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike. Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe? 202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
Okay, now we're gonna go back here.
I'm starting to get really cold.
I know, let's go to the lodge, let's go. Run, Nancy, run. Run.
Ah, warm again. Somebody left me a note.
Nancy Drew. Nancy, I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long. Freddy. Okay. So now we need to go talk to Ollie.
What you need?
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
So much for trying to catch a bigger fish than Mr. Kessler.
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
I'd better get back upstairs.
Keep me posted.
Of course, we get roped into doing stuff, don't we? Go back to the ice fishing shack.
Halt! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
Oh, dang it. Come on, Nancy, throw! Yay!
Heads up! Whenever you're really cold, just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Let's go to the ice fishing shack and get a 2-foot northern pike.
It is really, really cold out here.
Let's do this. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Why isn't it going?
Rats, too small.
Dang it! Come on.
Wrong again.
Can't do that one. Nope.
I snagged a log. There goes my line.
It's 1 2 foot northern pike. Is that too much to ask? Come on. Dang it. Come on. Oh, come on. Work for me here. No. No.
That won't do.
I didn't want that one.
A sturgeon chewed right through my line.
Dang it.
Close, but no cigar.
Come on.
That won't do.
It never takes me this long to do it.
That won't do.
This is kind of making me mad. It's a 2-foot northern pike. That's too much to ask.
Rats, too small. Rats, too small.
Come on, I can get it. They all look the same. No, it's gonna get...
I snagged a log. There goes my line.
Oh, this is making me mad. It's right there. Come on.
Close, but no cigar.
Oh my gosh. Why is it taking me so long to get this stupid fish? Okay, just focus.
Doesn't quite measure up.
Come on. Come on.
Not what I need.
Dang it. Yeah, that could have been it right there. Come on, just one. Oh my gosh, I missed all of them? Are you kidding me?
Doesn't quite measure up.
Make me mad.
That won't do.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There we go. A
Yes!
10-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Yay! Oh yay, okay, now I can take it to Bill, and then...
Oh my gosh. Whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
It's the wolf. He has a jacket.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
And... Twitch. Okay, everybody, I am done for the night. I just, oh my gosh, I play a lot, but I also haven't. It kind of, you know, so, but I am really tired. It is 11:06 p.m. where I'm at, so I'm really tired. But anyway, I hope you all like this stream. This video will be up tonight on my YouTube, I can guarantee you that. And please subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. I post on all my social media sites about when I go live, so you all don't miss it. And I am hopefully going to be beating this game tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If I can't beat it, then I'll continue it the next day. I keep looking at the wrong thing. So, yeah. I'm really excited to be playing this game and to be beating it. I mean, I love this game, but I also have a lot of problems on it because, like I said, the letter I get telling me to go somewhere. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. It tells me to go there, but I can't get it for some reason. It doesn't tell me. I don't know why. It doesn't pop up. Nothing is there. There's no note. I mean, I've done a walkthrough just so I can do it, and it is not work, and it didn't work for me. I've beaten this game about 4 times with it doing it for me, but I got stuck on it so many other times that, it's like now me thinking about it, I'm gonna be getting it tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna be getting to that part tomorrow, and I'm just gonna like, oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay, like I said, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be continuing playing Nancy Drew, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. So, I hope you all have a good night, and if you miss any of this, don't worry, I'm going to be up on my YouTube tonight. Okay, hope you all have a good night, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody!